Welcome back inside the Now Morning Show. How much do you know about libraries in Trinidad and Tobago? Well, this morning we have some folks who know a little bit more than me and probably a lot more than you. So let's chat this morning with Milan Swanson, who's the Information Services Librarian 1 at the Public Libraries Division in Couva, and Curran Austin, Librarian 3 at the Secondary Schools Unit Educational Library Services Division. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
How are you all doing this morning?
Well, thank you.
All right. First of all, how many libraries do we have in Trinidad and Tobago? Curran.
Well, we have a lot of libraries. Public libraries, there are about 22.
Okay.
In terms of school libraries, there's about 133. And there are lots of other special libraries as well as corporate libraries. So there are many.
All right. Tell me about the evolution of libraries over the years in Trinidad and Tobago.
Well, libraries have started from way back when people had their little cupboards. That's way back in the colonial days, and then it derived from that. The ministry came together and decided that they wanted to have the libraries in the school and the public libraries and so on. So they started to develop the libraries. And into what we have today, we have different libraries in terms of we have the public, we have special, we have corporate, and then we have the primary schools don't really have libraries, but we are developing those as well.
Okay, but some of them would have, they have like rooms that they call libraries.
They have rooms
All right, so with the advent of technology, internet and all that stuff, I mean, you work in information services unit. So tell me, how was the, like, people reading online, for example, how has that affected libraries?
Well, libraries are not the traditional brick and mortar libraries that I think the public thinks of, right? So we have evolved, I would say drastically, from what I knew when I was a girl. Right? So now we are more community oriented. We go out into the communities. We do a lot of collaborations and partnerships. Right? So we have health literacy, digital literacy for seniors. We make our seniors a top priority. We call them anybody over 60. We have gold members, and they are afforded, you know, special perks when they come into the library. They don't pay overdues. They have free prints, free copies, you know. So we have, it's not just about books. It's not just about coming and check in, check out. It's more than that. We go into the communities.
What do you see the purpose of the library as?
Oh, we are a hub, an information hub on anything. Because our mandate, based on the NALIS Act number 18 of 1998, is to provide for the development and coordination of all library and information services. So when you think about the word information, that's broad.
Yeah.
That's broad. So the sky's the limit for us. The sky's the limit. So from anything you could think of, you can come into the library and we assist. Librarians we have Google at our fingertips. And if you do a search, what's your search results? 1 million plus.
Right.
But if you come into the library and you ask a librarian for a specific topic, we could narrow it down to exactly what you're looking for.
So your searching skills on point is what you're telling me?
You get one search result.
Okay, okay. Good, you wanted to add something.
Yeah, but I would say libraries are, in our schools, when it comes to educational libraries, there are resource centers where children can come in and do their research and study. There's also a teaching agency in terms of the librarians and the library staff teach them library and information literacy skills, how to navigate the technologies that they will be dealing with today. They're coordinated agency. In terms of today, they will be coordinating all the literacy activities that will be happening all over Trinidad and Tobago in terms of these schools. And they would already have their displays up. Their social media pages will also have the displays in regards to literacy to actually help the school community realize that today is a very important day.
Yeah. In terms of the libraries in schools themselves, have we seen any decline in usage of those libraries for research purposes since the internet?
No, it's actually picking up. So we could say that in terms of the library, some of our libraries which are rural, because they're rural, the children are not able to step outside like in Port of Spain or San Fernando and go to the public library. So their school library is what is the bait, and then all for them in terms of getting their information right there and then. So they tend to go to the library. The traffic is picking up in these libraries, even though people think, you know, well, libraries may not be as relevant as they are, but they are relevant in the 21st century, even though we have the internet.
Tell me 5 things we don't know about libraries.
Well, we bridge that gap between that digital divide. We go into the underserved, because, you know, we have, I mean, it's a reality. They are rich and they are poor. And for people that don't have access, we have all these free services, computers, printing. We hold workshops. We have even sign language workshops. We cater to VIPs, what we call visually impaired persons.
That had a whole different meaning for that VIP there, no? All right, I hear you.
Right, so we cater to the VIP sector. We have partnered with Trinidad and Tobago Bar and Welfare Association, and we put out videos, we do workshops, we have classes at selected libraries, and we have all the equipment necessary for this. NALIS also has 2 visually impaired persons on staff that
nice.
Conduct these classes as
So you all
well.
have books and braille and stuff?
Yes, we do. We have the braille machines. We teach them how to type, create their own literature on the braille paper. It's really interesting.
It sounds very, very interesting. And I know as well that, I mean, well, my daughter goes to the library to get like books every so often, because she would read, if I was to buy the books that she read, I'd be broke. But she, but every time we go, there's always some activity happening. There's always some sort of children's storytelling or some sort of things like that. What inspires those different initiatives?
Oh, well, we love our community members. We're always there to serve. We want to get the children into safe spaces. We want to provide them with fun ways to learn literacy. You understand? And one of the easiest ways to catch these children's attention is storytelling. And it's just basic boring, because you say you would have experienced it. It's not just we tell a story and that's it. We have song and dance.
Quite exciting.
We have craft.
And you get them involved as well.
Had the library song?
I don't remember the library song, but they definitely get the children involved for sure. What do you think libraries are going to look like in the next 20 years? Quickly before we wrap.
They're going to be spaces where people can come in and use the information, but they can also use it from home, because there's a digital component now where you can stay at home, you could be anywhere, you could log in, you could get your ebooks, you could get your journals, and I think it will more trend towards that. It will also be a place where people could come in and we can help them in terms of their research and so on. We teach children how to, even though to learn how to navigate the internet and so on, because they tend to be tech savvy with the computers and the tablets and so on, but they really don't know what it is to, you know, in terms of evaluating, retrieving the information, analyzing it, and synthesizing that information to get the correct thing.
Is still comprehension, right?
Yeah.
Ladies, thank you so much for joining us this morning, of course, on International Literacy Day. We appreciate you taking the time to be here with us, and thank you so much for the work that you've been doing with regards to making sure the nation is literate. So we appreciate it, and we look forward to chatting more in the future.
You're
welcome.
You're welcome.
All right, guys, we take a quick break and come back with more inside the Now Morning Show. Stick around.
When the skies wanna cry.